Is this on? Okay. Alrighty, folks. It's kind of a impromptu video, not really planned. But we're doing coilovers today on a 1997 Lexus GS300. I have it in other videos on my channel. It's a more rare GS300. It's the first gen. Its chassis is the Gs300 if you would like to be more specific. And its suspension is a bitch. Because it shares its suspension with I think the Sc300 and the Supra, so it's hard to work with. There's a separate style of mounting for the lower control arms and camber arms and all that stuff from the front to the back. And so I was just going to make this little video for a quick tip on installing suspension in a 97 or a first gen GS300. So the front is relatively easy. Wish I could make this a little brighter, but I can't. The best way to do the front suspension or the front coilovers is to disconnect the upper control arm right here, left and right, and then to also disconnect the sway bar. This gives you a lot more space to work with, a lot more room to work with, and allows you to really easily just right up into the mounting holes for the strut tower. Yeah. And then for the rear, now this one is the pain. This is a real pain because of how it's set up. There's a lot of stored tension in the upper and lower control arm bushings, and so it's really hard to push down on this to get this old strut out, which it's over there. It took me about an hour. It's not, wow, yeah, it took me about 2 hours just to try to figure out how to get the strut out. So the tip is, if you have a breaker bar, normal Duralast AutoZone breaker bar, you can take this tip right here and you can either stick it in this way or going backwards. It doesn't matter. Should go in pretty easily. You can actually just come in this way too, just to make it easier for yourself, just like that. And this locks in place, which is great, and this gives you a lot of movement up and down. And if you don't have the tools, like an extra long bar that's small enough to get through that spot, or small enough to get kind of in between this little U shape right here, grab yourself a big 7/8 or whatever 19 mil wrench, and just up here on the grippy part right there, try to get it as tough as you can and just pull on that sucker. Use all your bicep or your body weight, or have a buddy do it, and just pull that down real good. It shouldn't damage anything, and that gives you a lot more leverage with having a small amount of tools. Yeah, so just a quick tip on installing coilovers on a GS300, a Supra, and or an Sc300 400. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.